Hi, this is Revuka, and I created this channel to further spread Tai Lopez's message of the good life. Tai says not too long ago, in his early 20s, he had several ideas that he didn't know how to do. He didn't know how to put them into practice. He had a single mom, and then he started out selling tomatoes while he was in San Diego, California. Now, Tai lives in Beverly Hills, but it wasn't always like that. He says if you don't know what can be done, you will only live up to about 5% of your potential. So he said that what changed his life was trends. Now he knows how to turn his ideas into tens of millions of dollars. The number one thing he did was catch trends. He says video is now a big part of social media. His video, How to Live the Good Life, What Makes a Good Life, is actually posted on his friend's channel, David J. Woodbury. But in the video, he mentions that if you really want to be frustrated in life, be broke all the time. Then every idea you have and all of your plans will just sit in your mind and you will watch other people make money. They will do this because you will be broke. Tai says he went through the public school system, that everything he needed to know he didn't learn, but he says to remember to catch the trend in social media. For example, Tai says to look at Coca-Cola, one of the biggest brands in the world. Coca-Cola only has about 2 million followers and their conversion rate is poor on Instagram because they don't know how to use social media. He says he started catching trends before most people, and he says the next thing he knew, he started making a lot of money. Tai says you can't get rich quick, but you can get rich quicker. Now the school system will teach you how to do geometry, how to figure out an isosceles, tell you when the Civil War was, and so on. But the school system won't teach you how to pay your bills, or in other words, make money. Tai's dad is from Harlem, and he was in prison while Tai was growing up, and no one taught his father how to make money. So the cycle of poverty continued. He says he wasn't dirt poor because his grandmother helped his mother make ends meet, but Tai says that in his early 20s, times were tough. In fact, he says one terrible year he had over $3,000 in overdraft bills. He didn't have a car, and he didn't have a room, and he slept in a mobile home. And one day he decided he would change his life. Tai says most people can make big changes in one day when you decide enough is enough. Tai says the good life holds most people back because they're too prideful, too lazy, people procrastinate, and that there's no real hope for these people. Tai says that until you get enough pain in your life and say enough is enough, nothing will change. And while books and mentors are important when it comes to change, things will not work out unless you fix it correctly. People say things will always work out, but they don't. For example, if you have a broken leg and visit the doctor, your leg will not magically fix itself. It will heal, but it will heal incorrectly. Tai says that this is what happens when you don't seek out experts. So he went and found several mentors like Mike Steinbach, John Dewar, Joel Salatin, and many more. And these mentors told Tai that if he wanted the key to financial success, he had to seek knowledge. Tai has been over 50 countries, including Australia, Bolivia, New Zealand, Latvia, and many more, and he found what he called golden nuggets or knowledge in mentors. Tai says that remember the famous saying from Jim Rohn, a formal education will make you a living, but a self-education will make you a fortune. This saying states that if you have a 9-to-5 job, you will make some money, but you will make more money if you invest in yourself and absorb a lot of self-taught knowledge through books and mentors. What's even more important is that Tai has been named by Entrepreneur Magazine as the #1 person to watch for social media. Tai has done $1 million a month all throughout his social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and many more. Tai has had conversations with very rich and important people such as Steve Ballmer, Mark Cuban, and Elon Musk, and they all had one thing in common. They all learned from mentors. Tai says that all these individuals were hungry and curious. You don't have to be a genius, be born to rich parents, but if you become a learning machine, the doors that were once closed to you will quickly open up. The idea is to go from fantasies that you procrastinate about into actuality. Tai says actuality is more practical and more fun than when he was laying on the couch of his trailer home. Tai says he has never been more depressed than when he looked into his bank account and saw that he only had $47 in his bank account. He had no car, no job prospects, and no good resources, and he asked himself, is this it? Is this the end of my life? But Tai says life can change faster than you think. Tai says he read a book by Tony Robbins, and in it, Tony says when you're depressed, you should get excited because all greatness comes from depression and sadness. And he says because when you're sad, you will change. Tai says you will only change when things are bad and you are sad and broke, and that there's good news around the corner though. He says that when you tell yourself, never again will I be broke, and when there is enough pain and meaning behind that saying, you will stick with it. Tai says that now his bank account has never been negative since he found books, mentored, and golden nuggets or knowledge to guide him. He says that money can't make you happy, but it definitely won't leave you feeling as sad as you would be than if you had no money. And it is important that you pay attention to these concepts Tai talks about, because the top schools in the world, including Harvard, London Business School, USC, and Loyola, are universities Tai has either spoken at or their education programs teaches Tai's social media marketing concepts. And Tai says that one of the most important conversations in his early 20s he had was with one of his mentors, Alan Nation. He says he asked his mentor if he should start a business or go to college after making $10K, the most amount of money he had ever seen by making in a week. And he asked him if it would be a good decision to stay at North Carolina State University and get a degree or keep his business. And his mentor, Alan Nation, asked, "Well, Tai, what do you want a degree for?" And Tai said that he thought people would respect him if he had a degree, and he never forgot what his mentor replied to him. Alan Nation responded, "Tai, no. This is America. Make $1 million and everyone will respect you." And after finally making $1 million, he agreed. Tai said that he could get a degree, but everyone has a degree, but not everyone has $1 million. And that is how you get to the good life according to Tai. And I have created this channel as Tai's message about the good life has been a huge inspiration to me. As a result, I want to provide different types